It is 6:48. This is your morning in 8 minutes. Take a look at your screen. Right now, police looking for Christopher David Price. Investigators say he is armed and dangerous. He's accused of shooting and killing a man at the Harbs Market on Burnside Street Friday night. Police say Price entered the market and shot Reese King Jr. Investigators now working to figure out what led up to that shooting. Knoxville police say Price might be driving the car you see on your screen. It's a black 2017 Mercedes-Benz S550 with a California tag. If you see Price or the car, please call police immediately. And a woman is dead after a shooting in the 5 Points neighborhood of East Knoxville.
Well, police found the woman unresponsive inside a car on Louise Avenue. This happened Saturday night. She later died at UT Medical Center. So far, police do not have any suspects, but they did interview a few people near the scene. If you know anything about this, contact the East Tennessee Valley Crime Stoppers. We have their number in the WVLT News app. And one person is recovering this morning after police say a small child shot them. This happened Saturday in Union County on Raceway Drive. The sheriff's office says it happened after the child took a handgun out of the parent's vehicle. Investigators say the shooting appears to be accidental. The parent is at UT Medical Center.
And the man who shot and killed 4 people inside a Waffle House in Middle Tennessee in 2018 will now serve 4 life sentences. A jury found Travis Reinking guilty on all 16 counts against him, including first-degree murder. A judge is now ordering Reinking to serve 4 life sentences, 1 for each person he killed. And a missing 84-year-old woman is dead. Investigators found the body of Lily Patterson in Gallatin on Sunday morning. The TBI issued a silver alert for her earlier that day. We'll let you know when we learn any new details.
A suspect from a 32-year-old murder case in California is now in custody after he was seen on Kingston Pike in Farragut. Officials with the San Diego County District Attorney's Office say Brian Scott Cole is charged in the 1990 murder of Navy officer Joe Breen. Breen was found slumped against a fence with multiple stab wounds in his neck. The DA's office says the case went unsolved for decades until the Navy partnered with the San Diego Police Department to reopen the investigation. Well, right now, a man is recovering this morning after a train hit his truck.
This happened on Saturday in Oliver Springs. Highway Patrol says Timothy Braden did not stop his truck as he was going over the tracks on Main Street. The train hit his truck and eventually stopped about a quarter mile away from the crash. Troopers say Braden is recovering from mild injuries. And right now, a Knox County Sheriff's officer is on administrative leave accused of driving under the influence.
Officials say Officer Sean McLeod was involved in a crash early Saturday morning on Alcoa Highway. His Toyota Tacoma flipped. According to the report, officers smelled alcohol and said he had slurred speech as well as bloodshot, watery eyes. KPD officers used a search warrant for a blood test after he refused a field sobriety test. A spokesperson says the officer is now on administrative leave with pay. Knox County Sheriff Tom Spangler releasing a statement saying, quote, "I always try to instill in our officers that we must hold ourselves accountable and to a higher standard. When I learned of Officer Megalia's being arrested for DUI after a single vehicle accident, I was highly disappointed." We have his full statement right now in the WVLT News app. And this comes less than a week after 2 Knoxville police officers were also arrested for driving under the influence. Officer Adam Parnell was arrested last Wednesday in Jefferson City. The same night, Pigeon Forge police arrested Officer John Morris for DUI. Both were off duty.
And continuing coverage this morning, Greenbrier Campground in Sevier County is back open after dangerous flooding last week. More than 400 people were evacuated as cars and campsites were swept away. Everyone is okay. The boil water notice is also now over for parts of Sevier County. And new details this morning, state officials in Texas releasing a new report following the deadly school shooting in Uvalde. We do want to warn you, some of the video you'll see can be hard to watch.
Well, the report places blame on the shooter and his family, along with the school and law enforcement officers. The investigation found they waited 77 minutes before moving in to take out the shooter. Officials say there was a lack of clear leadership, basic communication, and prioritizing their own safety over saving innocent lives. The report suggests some could have survived if they had not waited so long.
Higher interest rates in response to inflation are driving up the value of the U.S. dollar. That's expected to drive down the cost of some imported goods while making it cheaper for Americans to travel overseas. The flip side is that a stronger dollar is likely to make U.S. products more expensive to international buyers. That could lead to diminished sales. And the Mega Millions jackpot keeps on going up, sitting around $530 million this morning with the cash option for $304 million. Next drawing is tomorrow night at 11. The odds to win the jackpot, $1 in $302 million. There's a chance, Casey Wheelis.
Yeah,
There's a chance.
Good luck. Well, happening today, Medic Regional Blood Center needs your help. Their inventory is low for O positive, and they're in critical need of O negative, A positive blood. They're hosting a summer cookout blood drive all week long. So if you donate, you're going to get a hot dog, chips, and a drink. But you'll also get a free ticket to Tennessee Smokies baseball game, Medic summer shirt, a Texas Roadhouse coupon, and the chance to win one of several other prizes. Appointments are preferred. We've got how you can sign up right now in the WVLT News app.
You had me at hot dog.
Yeah.
But 6:53, WVLT proud to be your official station of the Vols. 3 players from Tennessee's historic baseball season are officially in the big leagues this morning. Drew Gilbert, Jordan Beck, and Blade Tidwell all hearing their names called in last night's Major League Baseball draft. The draft continues this afternoon starting at 2 o'clock with more Vols expected to be taken. And today starts what some call the unofficial start to the college football season. It's SEC Media Days. Coaches and players are in Atlanta to answer questions about the upcoming season. Tennessee coach Josh Heupel, along with Hendon Hooker, Cedric Tillman, and Trayvon Flowers will all speak on Thursday. I can't wait to hear all Alabama and Texas A&M get together, talk about some of the issues we've heard from Coach Saban.
It's 6:54. Traffic alert. You're going to see more state troopers on the road today. Operation Southern Slowdown starts. The initiative hopes to stop people from speeding. In Tennessee, it's happening in Alabama, Florida, Georgia, and South Carolina. This all comes after law enforcement says a substantial increase in vehicles traveling at speeds over 100 miles per hour in the last 2 years.
6:55, we do want to get a look at your first alert traffic. Good news so far on this Monday. Everyone a little lazy. Not too many cars out there on our interstates. Here's a live look into downtown Knoxville. How about Sevier County? All green so far. Here's a live look. I-40 at Cedar Bluff. Nothing to worry about so far this morning.
Your first alert forecast with meteorologist Kyle Granger.
Hiya up in Adam. We've got a mix of sun and clouds for most of us to start the day today. Rain is on the way. Let me show you what's going on. There's the sunrise, Great Smoky Mountains, downtown Knoxville, looking quite nice as well at this time. There's where some of those areas of limited visibility are in and around Athens, extending back over in the parts of like Tellico Plains, if you will. The rest of us sitting at that 10 miles range. 75 Knoxville out by the airport. You get downtown at 70, 71 for Strawberry Plains. Good morning, Sevierville at 68. Whereas Valley is at 65. A pocket of warmth that's with us from Lenore City up to Oak Ridge, checking in 74 to 75. Here's a look at this rain showers. So most of us starting off nice and quiet, but we do have those opportunities in and around areas like Jamestown, extending back into Grimsley with some pockets of moderate to heavy rainfall at this particular place in time. We have even some heavier stuff that still has to work its way right on in to the region. So if we're looking at your feels like forecast, it's going to be feeling nice and warm through the course of the day today. If we were looking at the next opportunity for rain, while we'll have opportunities today, we do dry it out for the rest of the week, so not as much opportunity, if you will, for those rain chances. So here's the 8-day planning forecast for you. We're back into the 90s Wednesday into Thursday, and look at that, mid to upper 90s going into the weekend with just limited rain chances. So if you want rain, today's your best opportunity.
I'm excited for the weekend coming up. At least there's some sunshine there, but I'm not excited about all the humidity.
Then, nope, that's not a good thing.
No, it's not.
Feel it for sure.
We're headed to WBXX. Have a good Monday.